Bam. Ooh, I like the Scottish Cup badge. I've only just noticed that. Hello, everybody.
Again, mate?
You can tell Derky's the one that does the overlays, can't you? I've just noticed the Scottish Cup badge at the top. I quite like that. Never even clocked on.
You're welcome.
Dub, David, Lynn, Gordon, Callum.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me you're full-time setting that up and everything, you know?
Mate, I wasn't even looking at that, mate. I was on the YouTube side more. Hey. Alexander, John, how are we doing? And Hannah. What are you laughing at?
It's not Dave.
Oh, Hannah's causing chaos in the background. Hold on. She subs. So, comes the channel member for 15 months and then wrecks the setup in the same.
God damn it, Hannah.
Right. How are we doing, chat? How are we doing this fine Sunday evening? Evening this day. Hannah, explain to me the difference between afternoon and evening. When does the time barrier hit from goes to afternoon to evening? Is it 6?
Dinner time.
I'd say about 5,
dinner
6.
time?
I'd say about dinner time, personally.
Right. 6. No, early 6.
6, well, would you not say
Afternoon.
after 6 PM is then night time?
I would say after 5.
So is
I'd
evening
say-
just a little small period of like
See,
5 to
I'd say
6?
No, what's it
I'd
like?
say 12
When
to
did it go
5 is afternoon, 5 to 8 is evening, and 8 onwards is night.
Lunchtime to
For me personally.
maybe
Oh,
4 o'clock,
what
yeah.
kind of a debate are we having here? Anyway, guys, welcome back to the watch-alongs. Rangers, Dundee,
Welcome in.
afternoon, evening. What's going on?
It's afternoon, evening,
don't
good
know
night,
what's
good
going on
morning,
right now.
or whatever it is to those from
Good
Canada
morning, good
and
afternoon,
South
to
Africa
wherever
and
you may
everything.
be.
Aye.
Obviously, Rangers are worldwide support, so whatever it may be.
Well,
what's
you're not
going on,
watching
guys?
for Russia, that's for sure. You've been banned. You've been hit with a ban hammer.
Get fucked, Russia. See ya.
Right. Ramsey starting, you mean, Gordon? Yeah, he is. I'm looking forward to this. I'm interested. I'm quite a fan of the team today, to be honest. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. But we'll go over it once quickly now. We can talk about that and predictions, and then run over it one more time, because someone will ask like 1 minute before kick-off what the team is. So,
Yep.
McLaughlin in goals. Yes. He deserves it. Tav Goldson, it's Balogun that's been rested for Hollander to come back in, which allows Bassey to keep his place at left back. If anyone's getting rested in that back line unless Balogun's got a niggling injury, when was the last time you ever seen Goldson get a rest? Like, even for the
When he was injured.
even for the
When he was injured.
for the
That's it.
Goldson fans, you've got to be like, when is he getting a rest? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, on the midfield today, and it looks defensive, but I feel like we're going to have Kamara playing that number 10 role where he played more attacking. Sorry, I'm getting gassy bucks here. Good timing for that. I'm trying to read my sentence out. Hannah's laughing at me. We've got Jack, Sands, and Kamara as a midfield
Alright.
3. Will Jack or some Sands even drop in and play that 3-back system? Probably Sands would drop in, which would allow Tav and Bassey to push forward as the wing backs. We'll see for today. And then Kent, Ramsey and Morelos. And I spoke about Morelos before it. I was like, give the man a rest. Give him. I know Scottish Cup is extremely important, really important to get to the semi-final, which for that reason I understand why he's starting, but at the same time Roofs should be enough to give Alfie a rest. Like, I wish Alfie was an absolute superhuman and he could just play every single game all season without getting injured, but I just feel like you're testing fate a wee bit, like playing him every single game, even Roof to half time. If it's not looking too great, we've not looked at great chances, then bring Alfie on. I don't know what you think in the chat, or what you think, Dallas, about Alfie playing every game.
I mean, I think... obviously, like, for people that are in here, they might be like, oh, Reece Alfie's your favourite player, you're biased, blah, blah, blah. But for me...
It's because I care about him.
Oh, aye, 100%. But, like, even for me, it's like, there's a huge difference when Alfie's playing and when he's not. Like, our link-up play for the midfield to the front is just so much better when Alfie's playing. But, again, yeah, you've got to wonder, like, how long can he keep going before it's detrimental? You want them fit for the big games, especially if we are going to be making this Europa League run. You want them fit for it. Obviously, the
small
league's
matter of an old
very,
firm
very-
coming up.
Yep.
Starting next month.
Small matter of an old firm. We've got the league to think about as well. So I'd say before we get this run of big games, you've got to give him a rest. Start Roof or
Sakala was there as well.
start Roof, start Sakala, start even like like Celtic fan there in the chat as well. Diallo's not playing. Like
a lot of people
get him in as well. So it's like
it's a system we'll play today, but because I'm looking at the front three, we've not got any other like actual natural wingers, which leads me to think it's definitely going to be the three at the back wing back system we'll play with Sands dropping in, because it's only Kent and Morelos in your traditional front three. I mean, like Ramsey's not a winger. Sands, Kamara, Jack, none of them playing out in the wing. So that's going to be Kent and Morelos as your main points up front, with Tav and Bassey supporting down the wings. That's pretty much a guarantee of what I think we're going to see here, which then leaves a bit of where is Diallo going to play. He's not going to play as a wing back. We've only got two strikers. He's nowhere near Kent or Morelos' level, let's be honest right now. But I don't think he's done himself many favours with Gio and the Rangers fans with that performance against Motherwell, where he came on, and again every fan can like forgive a poor performance, but what a lot of fans and people won't forgive is lack of effort, which is what he had. It looked like he had a lack of effort, a lack of heart, and a lack of want to play for Glasgow Rangers, and that's
100%. I mean,
what will keep you on the bench.
You hear it time and time again. Like, players might not be having a good game, but as long as you bust a gut and put 200% in, like, fans will recognise that. But if you're not willing to bust the gut, you're not willing to put it all in, and you have a bad game on top of that, you're just opening yourself up for massive criticism at that point. But so obviously we've got Ramsey back.
I'm looking forward to seeing Ramsey today.
Maybe
I get so confused about this Ramsey situation. Like, he's never fit to make the squad, and then bang, in for the start, and then he'll be out. What's the bets? What's the next thing we've got? Red Star, right? Bet you Ramsey does not feature at all on Thursday. He'll be like out the squad. Like, I'm so confused with it.
I'd happily take that small Turkish team again. That small Turkish mob that we pumped last year. I'd take them.
I'm not sure who you want. Like, I would like Barca.
Barca for the glamour tie. Just
I do feel just in
Barca
a cup
for the glamour
time
tie.
and Galatasaray drawing them, coming to Ibrox, anything can happen. Especially when Barca aren't at the peak of their abilities right now. But let me take a look at the Europa League. I don't fancy playing Sevilla yet. I would like to avoid one of Atalanta or Leverkusen. I wouldn't mind Braga. I wouldn't mind Lyon. Braga or Lyon with my head on, but then if you're saying my heart, talking about away days and glamour ties, then Barca, Sevilla, West Ham, whatever. Purple kit today? Oh no. Guys, we're playing the purple kit.
Guys, watch along's over.
no.
Thank you very much for coming. Unfortunately, heartbreaking loss, as it seems to always be in this purple kit. But thank you very much for coming. Hopefully, get the proverbial monkey off the back with this purple kit. Get a good game in with it. But aye, that's the thing.
That's
though.
terrifying.
Here's the thing. Touching on what Celtic fan just said there. Would you rather get Sevilla early in the comp, or have to go to Seville for the final against Sevilla? Like, would you rather have them earlier or have it in the finals in their home? Like, what would you take for that if you're a team left in this competition?
Nah. Mate, we actually like never won with the purple kit. Actually never won.
I don't think we actually have one with that purple kit. Try to think with it.
Oh no, man. Half of the Rangers fans booing, half the Rangers fans screaming the Billy Boys. Here we go. Interesting. The board have got decisions to make. teams are out in the pitch. Won't be long until we're underway here. That Dundee support, may I say today, is an absolute embarrassment to Dundee and Scottish football.
You can
right
literally
now, that is
read.
an embarrassment.
You can literally read Dundee on the chairs. There's that little people in there. You can see the full Dundee word.
Your game, games for you does not get bigger than this if you're this type of team. That is tin pot as it comes.
Yep.
That is so poor. Right, come on, lads. Let's get a job
It's
done.
one of those horrible off-kilter, weird camera angles as well, man.
Offside. Dalus is
Not
crying
only,
inside.
not only is it off-centre, but it's like that as well. And then the fact that you've got their stands that go like that, and it's not just a straight stand. It just makes it absolutely horrible.
Oh, I've not even said that.
Anyway,
Right, we're underway.
predictions.
Give a prediction.
Predictions since we've not gave them. I'm going to say 4-1 Rangers.
I'm copying Charlie. I'm going 3-0.
What happened to
happened?
the Dundee fans? Just asking.
Just never
They
turned
didn't
up, mate.
turn up.
That's all.
They've not turned up.
They're not embarrassing for their actual kind of their actions, but that's all I'm meaning about, mate. It's not as if they've done anything bad. Here we go.
I'm saying 4-1. Reese is saying 3-0. Let's go.
Mate, I want to like this purple kit. Like, I actually think it's
I know.
nice to look at, but I'm like,
Like
yeah.
if we start picking the form up in it, then maybe we'll see how it goes.
I've got
Here's the thing as well. So who's picked up some stuff for the Rangers store with the sale on the now?
Ooh, Alfie testing
Hey!
the shots earlier, a little snap volley, which did not go to plan.
No. I think he's wanted to put his laces right through that, and it just came off the outside of his boot the way that's just spun away.
So for the regulars, you might notice, see when I move a bit, I've got a lot of different like settings and stuff to play with, but this camera should be a bit of an upgrade, especially when I'm like moving about, considering I'm going, well, for the more geeky people, this is 60 FPS compared to 30 before, which should be a lot better for the viewing, for anyone that actually wants to look at me, I suppose. When I was saying that, I was like...
We beat Dundee with the purple kit, Aribo 1-0. Did we?
Oh, it was here actually, I remember that. Aribo cutting in the left foot in the box, wasn't it?
Was that? I didn't know that was the purple kit. I thought we were in our, as you like to call it, the priest kit with that white collar in it.
Yeah, it's nice carrying it. It is nice.
Aye.
I just don't know if I've got Hannah like, do you need a hard top? I'm like, at this point, mate, my wardrobe's just going to be full of Rangers. So I'm like, I like it.
Mate,
I'm like, it's
throw
70
everything
quid
else.
right now. It's going to end up going on sale at the end of the season for 30. I'm like, do I need it? I'm like, no. Do I want it? Yes. Will I get it? I don't know.
Mate, here's what you do. You just throw out everything you've got. You keep your tops for like
Oh, that's a
night
bad
outs,
giveaway in the
parties.
middle.
Yeah, oh.
We're alright. We covered well.
Keep your tops for like nights out, parties and everything like that, and just fill everything else up with Rangers stuff. Just
Pretty much.
fill it all up with Rangers stuff.
I've got, the way it works, I've got like 4 department parts, what do you call them? 4 spaces. We've got
Aye,
that.
4 compartments. Aye.
So, one for the nights out, 1 for the gym, 2 for Rangers. That's it.
Aye.
That's a good split for me.
Also, if anyone's very confused as to what do you mean you've got 4 compartments in a wardrobe, he's not got a traditional wardrobe. He's got one of those modular, like, cube ones. It's not like a typical wardrobe.
Got to win sometime in the purple kit. Just hoping it's today. I think this is always weird as well. Seeing you play a team back to back. Well, I know we've got
Aye.
Red Star in between.
Red
but
Star in the middle. Aye.
it's just an interesting tactical battle, I think, especially on the second time, because you're so used to each other. You're like, well, I'm sure your brain will just blend it into one game. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. But it's not even just that you're so used to each other as well, though. It's the fact that you've literally just played each other, so you've got match VOD that is less than 2 weeks old.
Yeah, so it's not
to
as
go
if,
back and look
oh, are
at.
they going to be changing this? You're going to be like, well, no, because that's just how they've literally just been playing. That was well. I can't believe this Dundee keeper's trying to. Nah.
He just gave it for the pass back.
I don't think that was a pass back at all, by the way. This is
It's
awkward.
not for the corner.
So
it's
there's
for
a
the
ball
pass
getting
back.
played in behind, and the Dundee players kind of volleyed it. I don't think he was trying to pass it back
The ball's not fully
at all.
over the line. Ball's not fully over the line, I don't think, there, by the way.
Oh, so it is this. But I don't think he was trying to pass back, but basically we've got a foul in the box, which isn't a penalty. Yes, weird. So we've got a free kick in the box, pretty much. But it's from, like, next to the byline, so it's not as if it's a...
It's basically a corner that's 10 yards shorter.
Pretty much. How do you even... What do you even play for this? This isn't something that you practice in training.
Do you just dink it into the back post here?
I mean, I guess that's all they're going to do. I mean, to me, you're just going to be looking for a layoff and smashing it, but they're obviously going to be picking that up. Or should be picking that up. I mean, that's just so weird. How weird does that look? Have you seen that before, Hannah?
See the free kick in the... Yeah,
Here we go. It's been rolled in, and Dundee are ready for it.
Very unlucky. Goldson first in the show for it.
Out of all people, you're rolling it along the floor to Goldson to get. Like, see if you're going to roll it along the floor, why is it Goldson coming in for it?
You'd want, like, Alfie or Aribo or Kamara or... But, to be fair, though... Ref, that's a hand in the face, surely that's a foul there. Well done, Ramsey. Or was that... No,
Sands.
It wasn't Ramsey, it was Sands. I couldn't... It was literally just... It was a hairdo I don't recognise, and the sun blew his face out, so I was like...
So,
right, see there...
why is there a
Ramsey
free
or
kick
Sands?
in the box? Basically, you get a free kick in the box, chat, or maybe correct me if there's anything else you get it for, but if there's a pass back by a team towards a goalkeeper to pick it up, that's a foul, but it doesn't get given as a penalty, so it gets given as a free kick in the box. Try to think if there's anything else in football that...
Free kicks awarded in the penalty area are always indirect free kicks.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything else besides a pass back that gives a free kick in the box. I think it is only that. That's a stinking ball. It covers it though.
Okay, so here's the circumstances for it. An indirect free kick within the box is awarded if the opponent goalkeeper commits any of the following. Takes more than 4 steps while controlling the ball with his hands before releasing it from possession.
What?
Touches the ball again with hands after it's been released from possession without touching another
Mate,
player.
that 4-step thing can't be true. Mate, you see people like walking about all the time
I
with the ball in their hands.
know. I think that's just one of those ones that
You're
doesn't
looking at
really
soccer?
No. Touches the ball with his hand after it's been deliberately kicked to him by a teammate. Touches the ball with his hand after he's received it directly from a throw-in by a teammate. But I think that first one, the 4 steps one's one of those rules that while it's not been like officially changed, it's just kind of been like sunlighted out because it doesn't really apply to the modern game nowadays. Or sunset out.
That's it, mate. You've put that out in the universe now. We're going to have some Celtic fans watching this and saying we've took more than 5 touches holding the ball in that Masonic race. You've caused a conspiracy here, Dallas.
Oh no!
That's going to be a viral tweet after this game. The ref never gave an indirect free kick to Dundee.
Corner.
Right, Tav, get this corner back past the first man here, please. Just looking at the results, Villa beat. Everton beat again, by the way. Everton are going to go down. They're actually going to get relegated.
Isn't that like going to be their first time in history getting relegated as well if they do? Or something like that? Or it's like someone saying
that's a decent ball, by the way, in the attackers. It's Phil! Is that in? Is it over the line? It's in now! It's either Helander or Goldson, one of the two.
Goldson. I'm not going to complain either way.
Let's go. The big centre half's causing all sorts of problem in the box. Phil was the first one to get onto the looping cross to the back post. Not sure if that went in or not. Looked like it was cleared on the line, but then Goldson smashes it in to make sure of it. We'll see from this angle. Is Phil's in? No, it isn't. It's a great clearance.
I don't know, you know.
I don't think it is. It's a great clearance, so fair play to Connor Goldson following that up. Good start.
It was fair play. Good finish for Goldson, by the way, in the volley.
Yep.
Very good finish for
Now we
Goldson
see why he
with the
rolled
volley.
it to him.
Aye. Goldson's been working in his shooting and training a lot, mate.
I love this
He's
purple
been
kit.
working in his... Purple kit? What superstition with the purple kit?
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I will admit, though, I like the Premier Sports graphics for the goals. It's not your typical one, the long bar at the bottom. I quite like that. That's quite nice.
I've had to
Sorry.
do all sorts of stuff, but to update it. You know what I mean? Because they've got so many complaints about this, they're going to have to do some things to improve the viewing experience.
Putting on a show for you. Tavernier Haji came out of Fan Bassey.
David, I'll still find a way to blame McGregor. I'll say if McGregor made more of a point to play, he would have saved that rather than McLaughlin, you know?
Just always blame McGregor. I always blame him.
Tell me, by the way, his save was good.
To Kent there. There we go.
Very lucky boy that second one was offside. That was a howler, but the penalty save it deserves the highest of credits for. Great save.
Oh, aye. Oh, and that's the thing. It's like
You're behind us.
30 seconds.
That's
Pause
alright.
us for 30 seconds, Gordon. Pause us for 30 seconds, and then we'll be in time. Handball there, ref.
Yeah,
Aye.
so the case normally for people watching this is yous are ahead of us. The off time that somehow just happens like this, the way that everything comes through. So if we are ahead of you can just pause our live stream for how many seconds we are ahead, and then we'll be right on time with yous, if that makes sense. How good is Big Phil for corners? Constantly in and about it, and it's not just the height, it's the positioning, it's the bravery to actually go and put the head on it still, because see loads of centre
Timing
halves
on
that are
his
like
jumps.
the 6'4" size, but
They
he's
just
got that
park him
extra
back
bit as
to it.
well. Yep.
Aye. It's like his timing on his jumps is fantastic, honestly. Like,
No fear with a big man.
nice to see Ramsey getting in about it, adapting to the Scottish football style, hard tackle from behind.
See that boy, the Dundee boy that cleared the first attempt by Phil, he's going to be fuming. And
100%.
he's got that excellent
Especially
clearance. He's like, yeah. Oh.
Goldson hit it basically at their keeper. Like, it was no distance for their keeper.
What a power, but to be fair.
Oh, aye.
Not really seen much of Ramsey in this opening 12 when we. Just when I seen him there.
Since steals the ball there. I mean, aye, but we've
No,
not,
not done
really been playing
anything, not done anything bad at all, but I just mean.
We've not really been playing it through him, that's the thing. We've been playing it round. We've been going through Tav on that right side quite a lot.
Well done, Sands, with a very
Well
strong,
done.
good tackle. That is excellent. I thought Sands was decently good against Red Star when they came on to
Aye.
tidy up the play at the back, by the way.
That's the thing though, I like
It's
the
alright, man.
system we've got now with that defensive mid dropping into
We're
A
gonna,
three
this
at the back.
3-5-2 is going to stick around, man. It's
Oh,
working
aye.
well for us.
well done, Jack.
Done. What did the Motherwell Hibs score finish? 2-1.
Last I saw it was
2-1.
2-1.
So Hibs first team in the
Here, by the way,
semi-final.
can we talk about that? I think that was very, very harsh. Red. Like, he went in, okay, studs were up. Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. Studs were up. But it wasn't reckless. It wasn't excessive.
Hold on,
He went
hold
in,
on,
he
hold
got
the
the top of the
bus.
ball.
Kent driving into the box. Like, you pick someone out, that's poor. I'll take it back too long.
Bassey, though, picking it up. We know what happens here. Bassey back to Jack. Try to work something here.
Gary, it's really nice, isn't it? Ooh,
What a
Kamara
ball,
lay
by
off
the
to
way.
Morelos!
Kamara for Alfie! Oh!
That would have been a brilliant goal, and Alfie's
What
very
a-
quick to thank Kamara for the layoff, because it was a brilliant setup for Alfie, who should have done better there, to be fair.
Fantastic setup, but what a run as well for Kamara, by the way. Bending that run gets through the two defenders.
Tell you, man, Kamara's got a number
Like-
10 in him.
Oh, 100%. But that's the thing, he plays that naturally more forward position for Finland. And I think Gio's trying to bring that into his game a lot more now in his
with this
domestic
3-5-2
football.
system, aye.
100%.
Got it yesterday for 60. I were speaking a bit about it earlier, Gary, saying that world was just so full of Rangers stuff in MA. So I'm like, do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? No. I'm like, it's 70 the now. It's probably going to be like 30 in like 2-3 months. I'm like, hey. Goldson looking.
Oh yeah,
into
last time
Morelos,
McLaughlin started here, he saved a Cummins penalty. So, good omen possibly
Cummins
for
penalty. That
McLaughlin
must have been
starting
when
here.
I was in Ibiza. Corner.
Corner. Never
Kent's
ref.
confused at that. I am equally confused. But I looked at corner, but
Don't get me wrong, yeah, it looked like he had it off Kent, but it looked like it came back off the Dundee
ah,
player
it's
again.
a corner all day. Yep. Well, we're winning. We're not complaining too much yet. Andrew, I thought it would be 3-0 to Rangers, and Dallas thought 4-1 to Rangers.
Although, if we keep playing like this, then I'm going to change that to 4-0.
No. You keep 4-1. We've been doing
Shut
alright.
it.
You predict a 1.
Fair, okay. 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. 4-1.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm ready for a quarter-final Europa League. Seeing this draw coming out.
Aye.
The flights will be ready to be booked. Jack doing some tracking back here. Try to stop Marfrey putting the ball into the box. Who does get in the box. Sands does well though to stand him off. But he turns well to put it into the box, and Kamara has to deal with it. It looks like he's fouled. He is. Pressure off.
Owen saying he reckons 2-1 to Dundee. I mean,
Owen also said a second ago, safe goal win.
this is true.
Go on, Ramsey. To have space to go. Looks for Ramsey, who is in behind. It's a shooting chance, Aaron Ramsey. It's a good save. Great run for Ramsey. Good pick out for Tav.
I think maybe one touch too many before he took the shot there.
Caught under his feet a little bit.
Like the issue with that is he really narrowed his angle down though with that.
Good possession for the keeper actually.
Keeper good possession in there to cut it down more, but Shirley and Sands. You related to
Nah, I don't sort it like that, mate.
James
Sands.
I wasn't going to say him. I was going to say mate, do you think I'd be struggling that much for a certain Sands name? No. We all know that one. Kyle's reckoning 1-1.
No.
Nah.
No.
I'm going to say 4-1. I'm sticking with 4-1. Purely because, as you said, anytime I throw a 1 in there, the other team would seem to do well. So I'm sticking with it.
Done foul. Yep. Throwing it is.
Rangers corner. Yep. Corner. Throw in. What? I'm an idiot. No,
Rangers
really.
corner for them.
Unfortunately. Unfortunate. Ball goes out in our half. Rangers corner! Those biased refs, I'm telling you.
Gotta claim
They're
for it.
giving corners for nothing now. Hey, you don't shout, you don't get.
Dundee still keeping 2 up top.
Hey, cheers for the Reds, white and blue.
Much of an option to fair at this stage now. If we've got comfortable possession between the centre halves, Phil wandering out. Finds Kamara, who takes a poor touch. Back to Dundee.
Maybe.
Aye. Get you tickets and send me a signed jersey. That's it.
Aye.
That'd be great. I love Big Phil's grey patch in his beard. I hope he keeps that forever. Should never be dyeing that.
Aye.
I wonder what they say. They must all talk about it in training. Like, right, are you dyeing that? Are you no dyeing that? What's happening with it? Are you keeping it? It's got the typical male brownish ginger beard and then just one big grey patch on it. This is the type of chance Dundee will be begging for before the game. Chance to cross it in the box from a decent position. McGinn on the free kick. Not a bad view for that top left window there. Those flats.
Oh, aye.
That's a decent ball in, by the way. Oh, by the way, it looks a sitter. I think he should score.
See?
I think he should score there. It's a great ball in. Yeah, he probably should hit the target there.
I should be able to get
it was just a great ball in. Phil does alright, by the way, to put him off.
Phil does
once I see that angle.
That's one of those ones where it's like you've got the goalkeeper backpedaling, having to adjust. That's when you want to get it on target.
Kent.
Lovely, Kent. Let's go. Like that's when it's going to be difficult for the keeper when he's having to backpedal and readjust. But
still on the road for training ground. That's cool.
Well done, Bassey.
Oh.
Back out to Kamara. Kamara, Kent, at the edge of the box. Kent, 4 players around him in the box. What's he going to do? Finds Kamara. Kamara to Jack on the edge. Jack was on the edge there, boys!
Take the corner.
I'm sorry.
Corner, Dalus,
I'll take a corner there. Corner. Shut up. I'm sorry, but Jack on the edge of the box was the ball there, man. Like,
Colton. Have a dig, big man.
Hang it,
yeah, he's having a dig. Oh, yeah. By the way, I don't mind it. It's only like 5 yards or so up over the thing, but it's...
You know what?
I don't mind that. It's in the centre half.
That's within leeway for a defender. We'll give him that. We'll give him that. That's the...
Need big Cartage back for that. Remember that game that he smashed the crossbar for about 40 yards or something? I wonder what big Nico's up to. Hopefully he's having a good day. They put on an Instagram story saying we are the people. Usually always does when the games are on. He's not the best, Martin. The Rangers fans are singing out what a shitey home support, as we touched on before the game, and that is very appropriate for us today.
Mate, like literally looking at this camera angle, I think I'm counting 20 people in the camera angle.
You actually got more people in a Loudon on a match day than they've got in other stands. Lachlan gets the play going quite late. Tav finds Ramsey in the middle, who's got time to turn, and he goes to pick out Tav again with a lovely ball.
Fantastic.
Halfway in the overlap. Bit off with the pass. Finds Ramsey in the middle, this is good play off. Tav! Ooh, he's asked for a penalty! Yes! Let's go. Looked like a straight up shove there to Tav. He had a chance to hit it with the left foot, didn't trust himself, went back onto the right, but who was right at the heart of all of that there was Aaron Ramsey. From start to finish, involved in the interchange and play, and it's a pen. Here we go. Penalty to Rangers. No surprise, Cragen is crying about it penalty.
Cry your eyes out. Oh, it's a very soft penalty.
Right, Tav. Royal Blue, Rangers through and through. What about that? Oh.
Ref, get
Why would you get booked for that? What a stupid booking. The Dundee boy still just moaning about.
He walks up in front of... It's not even that. The ref caught him right in front of the ref, walks up to the penalty spot, rakes his foot across it, try to dig up the penalty spot for Tav's penalty as well. That's what the ref was having a word with him about there.
Just show what a stupid yellow card to pick up. Right, Tav. Bury this, son.
Straight down the middle this time, mate. Straight down the middle. He thinks you're
Big
going to put it
breath.
top bins again.
Oh, and he is putting the top bins, by the way. What a penalty that is from James Tavernier. Opposite top bins this time. He had that little slip against Red Star, and it gave you a little heart attack for a moment, but it went right in top bins, and then this was went top bins at the other side, and he meant every single bit of that, by the way. What a penalty.
Hey,
Fair
I'm
play to
telling
him.
you, the initial camera angle on that Red Star penalty, I thought he'd skied that. That initial camera angle for the Red Star, I thought that was...
What a pen that is, but that is... You're no stopping that.
Right.
You ain't stopping that.
Soft penalty. Call it a soft penalty all you want, there was nothing soft about the finish in it.
Aye.
Net buster right there, man, Jesus. Dare I say it, touch wood? Is this us starting to carry our European form over into the league?
Oh, big time. Ramsey very good there, by the way, within that full move.
Oh, aye.
That was the Arsenal and Ramsey coming out there.
Mate, who'd have thought if you'd said to us at the start of the season we'd have Aaron Ramsey for Juventus and we'd have a player that United bought for 40 million for Atalanta that doesn't even make it in the starting squad? Who'd have believed you in that? Or was it 30 million? It was like 30, 40 million.
It's like basically the way it works is they'll end up paying 40 million over like
Aye.
season. So. Like, a penalty was brilliant, man. Great finish. Go on, Alfie. Let's get this goal difference back up with the Rangers. Puts a little bit more pressure on them as well. Just going out there getting this job done. I believe it's Monday night they play. Monday night in Dundee United away. Am I right in saying
Reece,
that? Yeah?
this ain't going to make a difference to goal difference in the league. It's a cup game.
Oh, aye. Good show, mate.
the
night
league
shifts.
game's next time. The league game's next one, mate.
Blame the night shifts. Well, the next one will be a tight 1-0 win, just because I've said that.
Oh,
now.
guaranteed. It'll be an 85th minute 1-0 win. Next one. Yeah, like we'll stomp them today, and then it'll just. Don't worry about it, mate. I was crying for corners. You were saying get the goal difference up. We're even. We're even.
Rangers more goals than Dundee fans, but it could end up, by the way. It could end that way.
Ramsey.
You get the. Oh, don't heat up again. It's still on
Boy,
the
you get soft eggs and hard eggs. It's exactly that. I mean, I'm not saying it was a soft penalty. I 100% agree. Penalty's a penalty. But obviously you've got the commentary team biases in it and who are claiming it's a soft penalty. But, you know, yeah, that's what it is. Anything to go against Rangers, you know. Of course, the other half of Glasgow would have you thinking differently, but that's just because they're absolute pish.
That I think the fact that we're playing twice in a week and once in the league is saving me a little bit. Even a 10% save. I'm calling it that anyway.
Good block for Goldson there.
Whoops.
David, night shifts. Night shifts and no sleep. That's what he's on.
Na 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 na. Corner Dundee. Throw in Dundee. Good opposites today.
Teresa, none of us are debating it about the penalty. I'm taking the piss out of the commentary team on the actual broadcast. None of us are debating it. Oh, I know. Sorry, I didn't mean about Partick Thistle because that mob play in Ireland, don't we? They're an Irish team, ain't they? They don't play in Glasgow. I forgot about that.
Na 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 na. Get a goal difference in this cup up. That's it.
Alright.
You don't get a trophy for most goals in the cup and that, no? Must be mistaken.
The confidence from McLaughlin there that you don't see from McGregor. Player about 3 yards off him and he's still passing it right by him to Goldson.
So, who's left in this? Is it us, Hibs? Oh, that's a great ball, by the way.
Oh!
The pass from Tav is almost one of those that is too good. I think Morelos thought Dundee boy was going to get a touch on it, but that is a sublime pass into the box for Tav.
The Dundee guy does get a touch on it, I think it goes under his leg and bounces.
Oh, by the way, he
did
takes
just
it.
get a touch on it, by the way.
Takes it a ball here away for Alfie. Right, Hearts, the week's Mirren, eh? What about that's the Mirren goal?
I've heard about it, but...
Us.
It's
Hibs.
Dundee.
Oh, so are they playing... Is this Scottish Cup game on Monday against Dundee United? Rather than the league. Let me... It is, yeah. So, the semi-final should be Hibs, Rangers, Hearts and Dundee United. Cool. I'm with it. Goal difference in that, you know.
Aye. Mate, I'm loving this 5 at the back. Well,
Well,
5 at the back, 3 at the
it's
back.
weird watching Dundee
Vary it what way
because
you wanna.
they're leaving two strikers like right up. Like even when we're holding
Yeah.
the ball now, they're like not bringing them back. They're just leaving them up there.
Aye, they
Oh,
are
wait.
they are trying to keep their strikers up there for the counter attacks, but we're just absolutely smothering everything that comes out for them. Kamara's in the middle. Mate, when did we ever see that though? Kamara sitting up in line with Alfie, ready for the run through.
We scored it.
Like
Still in. Yep.
on the line.
Thought it was a cup game. Monday. Aye, tomorrow's a cup game with them and Dundee United. If that's what you mean, yeah. Nice weekend. Go on, Tav. 1v1. Just decides to put the ball in. It's a great
into the
ball!
post! Oh!
Alfie again. Probably could have scored.
Alfie's
there.
got to keep that down there, man.
What a ball in for Tav. Yet again. That is sublime from him, to be fair. 50% of the time he hits the first man, 50% of the time his crosses are spot on. Right on his head. Alfie should score there. He should score.
I think Alfie just couldn't get. I just don't think Alfie could get up above it because the Dundee player had his arm on his shoulder pushing him down a bit there. So I don't think Alfie could get the height to put it down, but even at that, it should still be rifling that into the back of the net there.
Like Balogun style. Both. Yeah, I believe so. For Thursday. Baguette.
Our fathers.
I'll decide today for sure. But probably as it stands. It's
Actually, I think
whether
you've got an offer. I think you've got an offer to go out and watch it, haven't you? Loudon or something.
So it's whether I do that or whether we do Vatchalong. But I think I'll probably watch along this one and then the next away leg. If I can't
Go
get to it,
somewhere and watch that.
then be out to watch it. Presumably we don't capitulate in Serbia. Right, Tav. You've had two brilliant crosses in a row. This one's hitting first man.
Can't.
Just over first man. Hit the second man. Oh, a wee bloody nose.
Bloody knows that. Refs. I think we're going to need to retake that corner. Refs sending him off the pitch for treatment there.
Yeah. We'll see, mate, we'll see. Got to win this Scottish Cup this year, man. Oh, mate, how's it not went in? What have I just seen? Kamara with
a rocket.
Blocked well.
Good block, right?
But a pinball in the box there. Alfie was swinging legs about, trying to get it on the end of it. Bassey keeps it alive, dinks it in the back stick on the volley. It's a great block off the line. Great block off the line, yeah. We're trying to get more goals here. Right. Ramsey takes the pressure off the line. That was a good clearance for Kent's chance there. Tabbed to Everton this summer? Don't think so. Maybe Goldson. I definitely don't think Goldson's ruined. He'll be off skate in the summer, so I can get my dream of Balogun and Hollander playing together hopefully next season. That's what I'm after.
Here's the question for you. 1-0 in Seville. Do you take West Ham to win in London in the second leg? Do you think they can pull it off?
I'd love West Ham to win just so we can match them in the next round.
It's
an away day to West Ham.
It's an easy travel day for me, mate. It's an easy travel. Ever in the train and I'm there.
Many you think we're taking over or taking down? 175,000-ish for Manchester, albeit that's a cup final. If it were 175,000 for a cup final, then I reckon for a quarter final, if we get West Ham, minimum 100,000 of us.
I think you'd see
100,000
75, 100
in London. Oh, it's not even worth thinking about now. The panic of Rangers fans up in the country getting time off the work. How we doing this? Come on.
Have we got any training courses going in London this week? I'll go.
That's a great idea. I'll offer to work in London that week. That's an outstanding idea, mate. I like that.
As long as I'm getting a cheap room for it, mate, I'm fine with it.
A wee bit too excited now. Sevilla 1-0.
Yeah. Mate, like it's one of those ones I'd love West Ham to do it, but I think Sevilla are just, I don't know. Oh,
Sevilla are the Europa League specialists.
Yeah,
as
it seems.
Who is their favourites to win it now? Barca in it? Must be Barca, right?
Out of who's left? I don't know, would you put Sevilla above Barca as favourites?
Oh, well, I suppose if you're looking at the league form as well, Sevilla are a decent bit above Barca. So. Yes! Look at that way, Leslie, hopefully. West Ham got no chance to win.
We can hope, Paul, okay? We can hope.
I'd rather they go through again than... Because I believe, like, with the play styles as well, we would have more chance of beating West Ham than we would Sevilla as well. We can beat them all from. We haven't done. But at this stage we'll beat it on. Or can beat it on, shall we say.
Mate, odds on us to win it are 22-1. Atalanta's 10-1, Barca's 11-4, Sevilla's 11-2, Lyon's 29-2.
I would not mind Braga in the next round. Yes, please. Beat them last time, and on paper I believe they're worse than what they were last time, and now we are better than we played them last time, so... That's a good block. Imagine if Galatasaray beat Barca. It's possible, James. It's possible. Going back.
I mean,
to,
what? First leg finished 0-0, didn't it?
Yeah, going back to the tiny ground in Turkey. Who knows? Gotta beat the best. Tell you, it's a conversation that's a few people have popped it up.
Have we arguably already beat the best in the competition, though?
See if... Hold on, let me make sure we get rid of this corner first. We do. So, I'll be straight in and McLaughlin's hands, yep, thank you. Because we won the league last year, 155, stopped your 10, would you be happy this season if we lost the league but won, as much of a dream as that is, won the Europa League and the Scottish Cup?
No one's ever going to be happy about losing the league. Like, let's just put that out there. No one's happy about losing the league.
The season overall if you win a Europa League and a Scottish Cup.
I'd take a cup
as
win in the Europa League.
unrealistic as the Europa League win is, I'd
take a cup
right
win
now
in
in my
Europa
head. I would take it. But my thinking being, see if it was for their 10, then nothing else. Make sure we won the league. That is it. I wouldn't care if we won the Champions League. I'd rather win the league, genuinely. But the fact that we won it stopped at that. We are the champions currently. Do you know what I mean?
Gave half of Glasgow a meltdown.
If you were to swap that now, or settle for winning Europa League and Scottish Cup over the league, I would.
I mean, that's the thing. Win the Europa League, regardless of the league, it's automatic qualification for the Champions League.
League and Scottish Cup, that's realistic. That's the realistic one.
Hey, let's just go for the treble. Let's take off.
You win the Europa League as well. Again, we're talking in dreams here, but that's you straight in the Champions League as well.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just go for the treble, the league, the cup, and the Europa. Let's take it.
Where's the final? The Europa League final
Finals
this year
in Seville. Is in Seville. Which means
So
if
it's easy enough
Sevilla
to get
get
to.
to the final, it's going to be a fortress in that final. But then again, we saw what we done to Manchester. I don't think Seville's ready for it.
Sevilla may not be big enough.
Yeah, no, Stuart, this season could very well be another helicopter Sunday. Could very well be.
41 to win Europa League. Dalus just told me we were 22 to 1.
On odds checker, we were 22. On Paddy Power, we're 14 to 1.
All three will do it. Why not? Let's win them all.
Mate, you know what's mad when obviously we're not favourites to win it. We've got Barca, Leipzig, Sevilla, Atalanta, and Lyon ahead of us. But when you're ahead of West
Who's ahead
Ham,
of it? Say it again. Who's ahead of us?
Is favourites to win it ahead of us. Barca are the favourites.
Right.
Then it's Red Bull. Then it's
Leipzig.
Sevilla.
Right.
Yeah, Leipzig. Then it's Sevilla. Then Atalanta. Then Lyon. Then
Lyon.
us.
We'll be out the ones above us there. The ones I'd be confident about beating is Lyon. Everyone else, I'm like, it's doable, but
Under us is West Ham, Leverkusen. Basically, everyone else basically. There's still Porto on that in this as well, so I don't know if they've just not updated their odds or what's going on.
Oh, we've been battering Porto about and we've been playing them, haven't we?
Oh no, 100%.
Lee Ashcroft off for Daley Campbell. For all the big Dundee fans in here.
No, that night in Glasgow was something special at the end of the season. I unfortunately never got to go to the one the weekend we won it, but the end of season one, woo.
Oh, lovely little rolling nutmeg for Kent. That's just a star sauce spot.
You'd like to avoid Lyon?
Out of the ones above us, I would bite your hand off to drawing against Leon. The other ones that are more favoured to win it than us.
Yeah.
Leon's it's a shit away day, but it's not the easiest to get to. It's like you're going to Paris and you need to travel. It's like you never get direct.
So I mean, we've got
Rangers as we're talking about this, Rangers fans are singing "We're on our way." It's been a while since we've heard that.
Yeah, Gordon, both West Ham and Porto are trailing 1-0 after the first leg. So as it stands in Europa, Lyon are up 1-0 against Porto.
Ryan Jack covering out and defend here.
Come on.
Stops the cross well.
Well done, Jacko.
Slow to react to it though, gives him a shooting chance, dragged wide.
Yeah, so Lyon 1-0 up against Porto, Frankfurt 2-1 against Betis, Sevilla 1-0 West Ham, Moscow have been papped out, so Leipzig go through, Barca Galatasaray 0-0, we're 3-0 up, Braga 2-0 up, Atalanta 3-2 up.
Yes, Mark.
Yes, Mark.
There's going to be a video of that on Twitter in about 5 minutes, so that'll come up at half time, but we're on our way.
Alright.
Do you know what Rangers ladies go on? 9 months. Oh, probably, actually, yeah.
Tav, you dirty bastard.
Tav's been absolutely raw dogging it. And
Tav, you dirty bastard. Well, in Europa,
I mean, if there's ever a time for a celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler, I like him, mate. I like him.
Sands, I've been impressed with Sands, aye.
He's not going to take an informed lunch from out the team for me, but
That's an elbow to the face of Hollander there.
very good option, especially considering we know, touch wood in that, how injury prone Jack is, and Kent has a good cut in the box, and it's smacked away. Guys are up against nothing there, so amateur. Sons up. Scottish football. Okay. I think Jimmy means we're up against nothing because it sums up Scottish football. Yeah, the rest of Scottish football is very bad, but I think the Europa League speaks for itself. So I think I would say it speaks for Scottish football besides Rangers.
Mate, I will never, ever understand that. People downplay Scottish football so much, but then you go, okay, well, what about Europa League? Or what about European football? And they're just like, pub league. It's like, fuck up.
Half time. Big jock now rings round the stadium.
It makes me laugh so much that the quality of the English league is abysmal. It's literally the money. The money's the reason that is the biggest league in the world. If you want quality of football, there's multiple leagues out there better than it.
I agree, Franco. Whatever you said, mate. I agree. Great shout. You jump away, mate. Will I go first today?
You go first, mate. Or Farmer League, something like that. Mate, like, that's the thing. There's people that genuinely is literally just the typical English thing. Oh, it's Scotland. We hate everything to do with Scotland. Like, if you're a bigot, just say you're a bigot. You know what I mean? But it's like the amount of football fans, like obviously living down in England, the amount of football fans down here I've had a conversation with that are like, yeah, a couple of seasons in the Prem. Guys, no, Dundee. Oh no, Jimmy, 100% agree with you. The quality of Scottish football is absolute garbage when you go down the league apart for the top, well, 1, 2 maybe. It's like you've got the old firm at the top of the cliff, and then the rest of the league just falls off the cliff face. But Celtic are cool. Coming for someone with Faze in their name, I wouldn't be surprised. Greenwall, get pumped in the major, baby. See ya. And that's very confusing. I'm saying, for those of you that don't follow esports, Optic Gaming is a team that I follow in esports. Like, FaZe, Optic rivals. That guy got absolutely shat on in grand finals, the FaZe fanboy, so you know. Only people watch PLs because that's... Yeah, 100% entirely. The Premier League is what it is because of money. It's not because of the quality of football. It's because of the money.
You're gonna...
Ava thinking Red Star versus Rangers is going to finish 4-0. I mean, if you're talking about an aggregate, then maybe. But there's no chance in hell that Red Star are winning 4-0. No, I would give a Snowball Mori a chance in hell than I'd give Red Star a chance of winning 4-0.
Never had that before.
Anyway, Steely's back.
I've got loads of Red Star fans and... loads. A few Red Star fans in my comments, my latest video, saying about how the stadium's going to be too much for us to handle and we're going to turn it around. I'm like
Alright, mate.
I appreciate your optimism to support your team in that, but come on now. Don't mind me. I've got to clean up. Thanks. Oh, the Vitch. That's actually a Red Star fan believing it's going to be 4-0 in the chat. Do you mean? Oh, I don't see it.
Yeah, your score showed now, isn't it?
My score?
Yeah. It wasn't there, wasn't it?
Don't know. Must have just happened when I reset the half-time scores.
Yeah.
Good notice.
Was it me? It's in the chat.
Hong Thong. What's her name, by the way? Hong Thong. No, I don't play FIFA at all right now, mate. When I do play FIFA, I hate career mode. It's very rare you'll find me playing like any single player games. I prefer... I'm like an extremely competitive person, so if I'm not playing against someone and knowing they're losing, I tend to not have fun. When I'm gaming. I don't know about you guys, but I've watched, mate, has been nothing more than amateur 30 quid to get into date is a joke for a TV game. Well, 30 quid's not to do with, well, it's Dundee that charges that, but the rest of Scottish football is totally amateur. There's no disagreement. The rest of the league is a joke. It's poor. I don't know who that team are, but cool. Thanks. Right, we're sorted. Half-time drinks filled up. Nervous pee's done. Well, it's not really a nervous pee now, to be honest. We're chilling. Should be chilling. Right, we're looking at this bench now. We spoke about before it about Morelos possibly getting rest time. Anyone in favour of a roof on at half time? 2-0. Should be job done. I would like to see Alfie getting rested now. EA losing their FIFA license. Yeah, EA have been a wee bit in the mud recently, Scott. Yeah, Paul, I think I'm doing I'm like 99% sure that I'm going to be doing a watch along for second leg on Thursday, mate, yeah. Should be a little party mood. Looking forward to it. Because the following round I'm going to try and go, like, wherever it is. Wherever it is, I'm going to try and, whether I've got tickets, whether I'm not got tickets, I'm just going to try and go over. That is the plan. Yeah, booking the time off and getting that done right away. Just waiting to see whether we're home or away first. If I knew like the way the season worked, if we were going to be home or away right now, I'd already booked the time off. But yeah, I like you, Roof on man. Roof and maybe even Sakala. Give Kent a rest as well. Honestly, I don't think we need to overwork the squad at this point. After the rest of our game moves, hold his hamstring. Oh, hi. What was I? Tav and Alfie off. Maybe Tav as well. Who's our right back option in the bench now, but in it? Because we've not got Sands in midfield. Oh, Zakowski. Ah, yeah. Sure thing. I'm looking at the bench for Zakowski. McCann, an option as well. Lowry, I believe, has done enough. Honestly, from what we've seen of Lowry, I'm surprised he doesn't get more game time. I'd like to see him get more game time, honestly. I think he deserves it. But again, this change of system makes that a little bit more difficult because we tend to just play with the two actual forward players. That was massive, mate. It's so big getting this done. Is Diallo? Diallo's not even on the bench. Diallo's not on the squad. Well, that's an injury or whether he's left out. Ahmad will not be featuring, that's for sure. Oh, no, he is. He's on the... It's because the football app I was looking at didn't have him on the bench, but Rangers have him on the bench. So he is there. I've got every player except Diallo. It's weird. Don't sit back. Nah, I don't see it's just sitting back, mate. Not on this one today. I think we'll go and get the goal difference up chat, you know.
Why? That goal difference in a cup tie, that's all important.
Big one.
Aye, FIFA 23 is going to be... FIFA 23 is going to be cross-platform. EA have lost the FIFA license, so 23 is going to be their last FIFA game.
So that is it. The game was in the chat. The PlayStation will be in the bin. Needed no more. Goodbye, console.
Or, you know, get
Thank you
like
for the
80
memories.
quid for it at CEX.
Right, Dallas, my laptop's ready for the bin. Did I get a new cheap second-hand cheap-ish second-hand laptop that I can like edit a video on? I know it won't be brilliant to edit a video on, it might take a bit longer, but that I can do that as a second, or do just get like a iPad type tablet thing, just have a little stand, because we just sit and watch Netflix in bed and all that stuff on it, you know what I mean? So I'm like, do I just go for a second-hand laptop at a CEX that can do editing, or do I go with a tablet thing?
Depends what's available at the time, mate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we'll have a look at CEX.
Realistically, it depends if you want to edit on the go, like if you're away at European
No,
nights or
I
whatever.
shouldn't need to stream or anything on it. And if I need to stream, to be honest, Hannah's laptop's good enough to do that. Like, just the streaming part.
Oh, that, what is it, UFL or something? That Ultimate Football League or something, that free one that's coming at James.
If we just get more corners in our own half. From our own half, we'll be more comfortable. Hi! Shit, mate. Dallas, we're going to piss the out today, mate. At least we're winning. At least we're winning. Dallas walked in like a gangster. It's because Dallas is a gangster. Dallas runs Stafford. Can we not send him back to Salford? Diallo, you mean? I don't see him making a big impact here. It's not really worked out for him. And before he scores a hat-trick in the Europa League final.
Appreciate that, Gordon. Cheers. Also, yeah, thank you, James. All it was I'm absolutely starving because I've no ate all day, so I just disappeared, chucked a rustlers in the microwave and scoffed that as quick as I could on the way back through. So I was just like, so PS5 and CEX.
That's a rip-off, mate. Don't be paying that.
Aye, mate. The thing with CEX is they go based on the market prices. So unfortunately, with scalpers still running rife and charging like double retail, CEX are having to buy it at above retail, which means they're then needing to sell it above retail.
Gio is watching the watch along. Confirmed. Roof and Sakala both coming on. Nice to Gio, big fan, mate. Thank you for tuning in to the watch along. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Big man, I'll give you some more tactics coming up.
And Glitchy, unfortunately, we can't show the game due to copyright. If we showed that, then the channel would be shut down instantly, basically. So, yeah, that would kind of suck. And we kind of like doing these. We want to keep doing these. So, unfortunately, cannot show the game.
We'll see that now just to confirm it, but I presume that'll be Alfie and Kent off.
You'd assume so.
Oh, mate, piss off, young man. Got the connections, mate. Hi, that's it. Been listening. Send me a sign top for the background, Gio. Just, I know you're just a bit busy, mate. Just walk out the tunnel and that now, but.
Here, mate, by the way, mind how a couple of watch-alongs ago I said that they should have a screen in the dugout areas for the managers to be able to look at? Watching the first leg against Belgrade, they had a tablet up on a stand in the dugout watching it. Watch-along fans confirmed, Rangers backroom. Hello? Hello?
So Alfie is off for Sakala, and the second is. It's just to see who's. Oh, it's Kamara. He's not watching. Ah well. Well, he's maybe watching a wee bit that just wants to tweak it his own way. Sorry, Gio, I get that, mate. You're the manager. That's alright. Mate, I'm trying to. So he's kept Ken, Roof, Fashion are now on, but Kamara's come off. Alright, so Kamara's come off. Ramsey's going to sit in a little bit deeper. Yeah, that's how that's going to work. Okay. That's an attacking sub, I like that. Maybe a sign of intent to come up and, as we say, get the goal difference up for this half. Oh, my timer. Oops. Yeah, timer's good. Right, Tav, right where we left off.
Good strength Roof there, holds up the ball.
Take him on, Kent. Every time Kent gets the ball,
That.
in the past how many games, he's literally got like 3 players on him.
3 men on him, mate. I mean, you saw earlier when he had the ball in the box, he had 4 Dundee players run him. Like, he had nowhere to go and he still somehow like found a way out. By the way, chat, I challenge you. Find me a happier football player than Fashion Sakala. Find me someone that's just more positive, more vibey, more just constantly smiling than Sakala.
Engolo, Conte.
I'll put them tied for first place then. That's a fair shout. That's a fair shout. I'll put them tied at first place.
Bit of defending to do here early, and Jack clears it up, but it's a horrible pass from him. Invites the pressure right back on. And Bassey, Kane, they're trying to deal with it, and we've got it away. Yeah, Jack does well, recovers from his initial error. And we've given it away again. Shit.
Alright, so Sakala scores. Whose celebrations he copying the day? We've had the Hadji, we've had the Ronaldo.
Marvin Andrews, there's a shout for the happy footballer.
Aye.
It's our Sunday afternoon, and we've got nearly 200 people chilling in here. Appreciate you all being in. You know the score, you know it. Thank you. John Lundstrom for the happy footballer? Oh no, don't know about that.
John Lundstrom's a very angry man.
Mbappe's a grumpy boy as well. He's not in that conversation for sure. He's a grumpy boy. All the best players in the world tend to be grumpy.
Yeah. But it's that blockheaded stubbornness that gets them to where they are, so...
Honestly, Buck, do you know what I mean? Like, tell me one of the best players in the world that's not grumpy. Kante's maybe like the only option about that.
Wait, what?
Van Dijk grumpy. Ramos grumpy. Ronaldo grumpy. Messi very grumpy. Neymar grumpy.
Modric. Wouldn't say grumpy, but I wouldn't say happy.
Luka Modric is sensational.
He's really stepped up into that role.
Bassey got a bit of defending to do here. He does well so far with it. Good little battle of strength, and Calvin comes. Oh, you dirty bastard, Jay! That'll be a booking. He's just at the end of that, the boys ended up getting gymmed off of Calvin, who's just having a moan at the ref. He's just had a kick out at him. I don't know.
Ronaldinho's a shout, actually. Aye, Ronaldinho's a shout for an elite player that was very happy. It's the fact that it's two hands in his face, and then just rattles him down.
I was debating on myself that it should have been any more, but absolutely not. It was just a foul. Just a foul. He just kind of tripped him up.
What team would be like most in the quarters? I genuinely don't know. That's the thing. There's so many different teams I'd like for different reasons.
We had quite a big discussion about it. If you want to go back later on, but basically, I said Leon or Braga.
I'd like Barca for the glamour tag just because of who it is.
We have chance. Golson does just enough to put him off. Gets a corner actually, so he must have got a block on it. You would like Atalanta?
Team.
Do you watch Atalanta play much, Jack? How often do you watch Atalanta play? It's in my opinion, a horrible tie for us. Like, we can do it. We're in about it. We're mixing with the big boys now. Got to beat the best to be the best, but Atalanta would be a very tough tie.
Atalanta would be another. Would be another Dortmund game. Like that would be another
wing back system as well, and they're just so attacking and just a very good play, very good team.
Yeah, I think that very much would be another Dortmund in the case of where if we came out and won that comfortably, it would shock.
It's nothing, mate. There's not a chance on earth we would beat Atalanta comfortably. I thought at the same time I didn't think we would beat Dortmund comfortably.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying though. If we came out and done that again, like we did against Dortmund, it would like be shockwaves. But
100%. There's no denying it. When we drew Red Star for this,
that was the easiest draw we could have got.
By far the easiest team on paper. And again, they're no mugs. They showed how dangerous they are at Ibrox 3-0. Yeah, we deserved it, but they were in the game, man. They were in the game.
Right.
But It really was the easiest draw we could have got on paper.
Yep. There are no easy teams at this stage of the competition. Talking about Europa League here, by the way, not Scottish Cup. For those that have just
There's a
come in
lot
to
of
hear
easy
me say
teams.
there's
That's
no
just
easy
on.
teams
That's
at this
just on us.
stage.
What
Right.
attitude have we got? That's a great ball in. Oh, just a bit too much. Tav, a nice. Thought Tav was getting us out the seat for another screamer there, but it's just dragged a bit wide. It's Ramsey initially.
And mate, that's the thing. I hate to say it, but before we played Dortmund, most teams in this competition would have been thinking we would have been the easiest draw.
Oh, I mean 100%. The Dortmund game will just put people on notice. So many teams like Barca fans and a lot of fans will be like, besides Braga and Porto, they'll know what it is because they know what it's all about. But the teams that haven't been playing as recently, I'll be like, give us Rangers. And then after Dortmund game, they're like, oh, hold on.
Oh, Gordon, that's the way to do it. Put your life savings on Atalanta, right? That way, if
Life
your
savings.
if your current luck comes through, they lose, Rangers go through. But if Rangers lose, then you've won a shit ton of money. So it's a win-win either way for you, mate. Get your life savings on
Life
Atalanta
savings.
if we play them.
Oh, look at Alfie smiling on the bench with Kamara. Look at him. What are you doing?
He's just sat there like, can someone get this pole out of my way? I'm trying to watch the game. Right, that's it. New answer. Morelos, happiest guy. Happiest guy sitting there on the bench like that. New answer.
Oh, but he's not on the pitch. He's one of the happiest guys on the planet, eh? Oh, by the way, that was... I never actually seen that foul at Foster. Did he get booked for that yet? By the way, there's refs that could give that as a red card. That Cammy Kerr on Sands there. There is... It would be a soft red, but there's refs that could give that.
Aye. Roof.
Nice. Demel to create the space. Finds
Finds
Kent.
Kent. Kent's playing that number 10 role now, by the way. He's not actually playing out wide. He's playing that number 10 role.
Oh, mate, what a save. Sakala nearly scored. He's played that all game, but he plays it with a 3-5-2. He plays striker.
He was playing it in the left first half.
Back.
Think about it, he was linking up with Bassey a lot on that left side.
The left
wasn't-
striker role, because they've only got two of them. Morelos would be right
Yeah.
and Kent left. The way this system
True.
plays. Mate, the keeper never
He
even
saved it with his
saved it,
face.
man. He never even saved it. That's just...
He had no clue what was happening,
man had no idea where the ball was there. Just smashed off his face. But bro's doing alright. He's decent.
We'll have her over the message, let you know what she says. Gordon, just tell her it's either a chance to get a lot of money or to put Rangers into the no, it would be semis at that point if we drew Atalanta in the quarters. I mean that's the thing, as we've said, there's no easy teams at this stage of the competition. There's easier teams, but there's no easy teams.
A little bit far right. Maybe like Tav's. Remember that goal that he scored against Dundee United?
Aye, the one against Dundee
That's
United
it.
straight in the middle.
Are we getting a new goalkeeper
Aye.
after McGregor leaves? I think we are going to get a new goalkeeper. I personally don't think we need one. I think I would be happy with McLaughlin number
McLaughlin,
1, McCrory
McCrory.
2, and fifth. If ever needed as a number 3, like how often do you use your third keeper? But
Never mind, I'll just have it.
it's Kent that's hitting this one, and Tav will be back on the next one.
Gordon, I'm not convincing your missus, mate. That's up to you, mate. That's up to you. I'm not having that conversation with your missus. Nope.
Going to the 7th or the 14th. I'm just waiting to see whatever one the away game is, mate. But for that, the way it works, I'll be able to swap days for the home game. But I'll need a couple of days off for the away leg.
I say pick up that guy now. Come out. Does not count chickens yet. This team's fantastical. Oh, no doubt. Like, we're not trying to take anything away from Red Star, David. We've said Red Star are a dangerous side.
We still need to be switched on 100%, but if we go there,
100%,
if we manage to get put out now, it is an absolute embarrassment, but
yeah,
it's an absolute. What
Bassey with a shot. Okay, no, he tries taking it into the box.
Collapse if we somehow get put out of this.
Sands, bit of a poor cross there, but.
Flights go sky high for whatever day it will, mate. That'll be a plane, bus, boat, whatever it is, for this next leg. Nice Kent, 1-2 with Bassey, driving forward. It's a great tackle. Yeah, like,
great tackle.
Bassey
goes
does
straight
awesome.
back in about it. Bassey's no taking prisoners there.
Ball in the box is poor though. Yeah, Bassey just left that boy in the heap. To be fair, that man probably needs some help.
Bassey's
He's
just
been
murdered the man.
smacked with a
Bassey has just
ton
murdered
rhino,
the man.
pretty much. But we'll carry on. That's a great tackle. Not done that at all on Kent.
Ooh.
Can't imagine Vestas can see it. Nah, no, Tommy. We're going to score. We'll score there. We're going to score. I definitely believe Red Star will score. I don't believe we're going to go down and get a clean sheet. I don't. But especially the way we can play, because they'll need to. Oh, look at Alfie. Alfie's off the bench to give a kid one of his tops, yeah.
He's going to get chucked out now, though, for coming at the stands. They're going to get chucked out now. Can we just talk about this American culture that's starting to creep its way into our game, of like
that's
like bringing these signs to the games and everything? Man,
on, Roof.
I'm not a fan of it.
Score! Oh, mate! Ramsey!
Heroics from the Dundee defence there to keep that off the.
So close to Ramsey getting his goal there. Great play for Roof, stealing it off the Dundee boy and running forward. Best time I could do anything if you want. Like, I see, David, that's the thing, mate. You find the right bird and you can still do whatever you want within reason. Like, if I said to Hannah, I'm on my way to Benidorm, I'm on my way to Lanzarote, I'm on my way to Thailand, she'd be like, oh, okay. I wouldn't get moaned at for that. As long as I'm behaving. Kids will be back up to his dad with the... Mate, I'd be stealing it off him. Yoink! Wee kid walks past me, went Alfie top, I'm like, yoink! Thank you! I'm getting chased at the stadium. Boo!
It would be any other player you can have it. Alfie, cheers! That's Reese's reaction there.
Alfredo. My 3-0's looking good, mate. I like it.
Alright.
Ooh, Roof on the end of a Tav cross. Are we getting a... No. No corner. Goal kick we get. Okay.
Unlucky.
It's
yeah,
just half for Roof,
man.
man.
Over the keeper, but...
Roof's really good, but when you've got Morelos, man, it's just... What do you do? What do you do, man? Welcome to life at a top football team.
Sakala, 3 men around him, finds Bassey. Bassey with a bit of a flick up over the player.
Do you see for
Jack as well
all-time Europa League scorers? Alfie's not. Tell you. He's currently like, where did I see the graphic? He's like 4th or something all time. But through the rest of
Corner ref.
this competition, and if presuming he's still here next year, Alfie, tell you, could end up Europa League all-time top scorer. Oh well, he's not going to end up Europa League top scorer because we're going to win the Champions League next year. Oh well, that's good.
Scott, you can't call them Brexit FC. They went out of Europe way quicker than we did. They went out of Europe way quicker than the UK did.
All three competitions in 1 year. That is an
Yeesh.
incredible record to have. The first team to ever get packed out of the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League in the same. That is depressing. Well, not depressing for me. Very funny for me.
That's no wrestling. Roof didn't bust at the high kicks or the suplexes yet.
Ball in. Too close to keeper actually. Arsenal beating Leicester. Arsenal are definitely finishing top 4 in there, by the way. It's not even... Man United are playing for 5th. Presuming Arsenal hold on to this win today, they're a point ahead of 5th.
Lovely, Phil.
And still got 3 games in hand. Like,
Oh.
Lyon are getting beat 4-0 right now. Off our Rennes, who are climbing up the table, by the way.
Only 2 behind Tintalar. Mate, Alfie could very well get to 2nd.
And then it's some Swedish guy that's topping it. Not even a ball. Good turn,
I'm not
Ruth.
even going to.
Great turn.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the guy's name, but just the way Gordon wrote it, it looks like Martian. So I'm just going to say that alien, that Martian guy. Screw it.
To start the football team. Fans have been good today.
Aye. I'm not going to
To
lie.
be fair, mate, Gordon, I never seen it coming. I never seen that coming with Arteta. I thought he was going to be sacked 100% after that first season and a bit, but
I was going to say
They've
after
stuck by
his
him.
initial run.
getting the rewards now. What were you saying there? About not going to lie. Was it about the fans or about Arteta?
Neither. I've completely forgot what I was going to say now, to be honest. Oh, aye, that was it. Like, not gonna lie, I'd like another in this game to properly kill it off, but the main reason I kind of want it is so that we can actually lift our foot off the gas a little bit and not like strain everyone with the run of games we've got coming up now.
Just on a football team.
Gordon, we don't. I'm just not mentioning his name, mate. That's all. Just not mentioning his name.
Why don't you go home? Training game vibes now. Training game vibes now, chap. Belief's took a bit out of Dundee now. He's sitting in a bit deeper.
They've now got their 2 strikers sitting up. They've got one guy
Well
sitting
done,
on
corner. Steals it. He's got a good few options. Finds Kent. Who tries to find Ramsey. Just working it a bit too tight there. Jack keeps it alive. Finds Roof. Great ball. Left foot. Shooting chance. Are we getting the rebound? It's defended well. Unlucky for Roof there. Great job to open his body and get the shot off. Good save initially. And then Sweeney with a good clearance to stop. I believe it was Fashion coming in. Oh, Kent, sorry, coming in and getting
Kent
the winner.
and Ramsey were
Getting the
both
winner.
there for
Getting
it.
the third. Kent's hurt himself for that challenge. Hopefully he's alright.
I mean, the only legendary Swedish player I can think of in the Europa League's Big Phil. Big Phil's the only legendary Swedish player for Scotland I can ever think of. You know what I mean?
The Kent's come off hobbling, and it's Diallo who's coming on. Okay, Diallo with a 25-minute spell to make a mark here. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see what he offers.
To be fair, that limp for Kent, I think it's just an impact injury for this here, but it's like...
Yeah, that's just impact.
Ooh, studs to the side of the leg.
That'll be impact.
That's just an impact injury into the soft flesh in the back of the leg, or the side, but... Eesh. I always forget Kent's a Liverpool boy.
Ooh.
I rate that for Sakala though, by the way. Try to get the shot through body
What, you
centre
mean
of the ball.
What you mean, Kane for Liverpool? Kent.
Oh, according to the commentary team there, they were like making tougher in Liverpool. Don't know where Kent's
came for there,
actually
but
from, but
he's Mancunian, mate. Can't be calling him a Scouser.
oh aye.
I don't think he's actually from it. It's a lot nearer to Manchester, but where he stays.
It's Oldham he's from. Oldham's like... Oldham to Manchester's think like Falkirk to Glasgow.
Kent's getting wrapped up. It's his knee. Ooh, why are you getting ice on the knee?
I'm not going to lie, I thought Manchester was a lot closer to the other side. I didn't realise it was that close to Liverpool.
They're next door, man, aren't they?
Aye. Well, like, I thought Manchester was more like middle of the country, not like right over.
Northwest. I'll go. We're alright, yeah. No worries.
It's like another goal just takes any sort of stress out of this game now, but
A corner. I don't know.
Alright.
Not looking for good for Wright. I think Wright will be off you, David. I don't see him being
Aye.
here next season. Diallo, I want you to just become a superstar for us here in the remainder of this season, because your song is extremely catchy and I want to sing it all the time. Decent cross, and I think Roof put him off enough there. What's he shouting at? Here comes the steam train down the left wing back. And it cuts back. It's a big boy, Sans, when I said it the first time seen him come on Irux, but just looks a big guy. 6'2", 6'3", but wide as well. I've not got enough. You get away with it when you're like technically good, but we've not got much of that, especially in the midfield. Rough centre halves have got that battle. I suppose Bassey's an absolute unit as well. Buff's a bit of a unit.
A wee kick at the Diallo as well, after he'd already got the ball away.
Billy Boy's coming out again.
Billy Boy's out in full force again, aye.
The board have got decisions to make. Rangers fans say, if you don't listen to us, why should we listen to you? Awkward situation for the board, which is very easily dealt with by winning the league. Do whatever that way to get their money, rather than $3 million for a friendly in Sydney. No, it's the fact that I've seen another guy talked about this, saying, well, people talk about this. See if they came out and just said, listen, we've seen the reaction, I get why you aren't happy about it, but it was an opportunity we feel like we couldn't turn down because we were offered £3 million to do this and we thought that would be great for the club. See if they came out and just actually were clear about it and just said that, you'd be like, annoying, but at least they're being clear about it. And right now they're just being like, oh, I don't know why fans are reacting bad. Like, really? And that's the only message we're getting about it. I don't know why fans are reacting bad. So out of touch, man.
And no, Alfie isn't injured or anything. I think they're just trying to rest him for the European game. Alfie,
Glasgow
Kane,
Celtic paedophiles.
and Kamara will be brought off. I've not heard that one for a while.
What, that chant?
Glasgow.
Very fitting now. The court case is back up and everything. Tell you, you're seeing like Russian companies and everywhere like pulling out left, right, and centre, like sponsorships with Russia. But companies, Adidas, this, that, and the next thing, are all happy to continue sponsoring Celtic through currently in court going through like the biggest paedophile scandal in football history, and they're all right to keep sponsoring them. Like it's weird.
I mean, I think that's because that's more in the eyes of the legal system. It's innocent till proven guilty, which, I mean,
No, it's admitted. It's just no in the new one now. That's all guilty already.
Like, I get what you're saying, but it's like, and this is not me trying to defend them. I think it's absolutely despicable and disgusting what they've done and what they've tried covering up and everything. But it's like that's a legal thing that needs to go through courts and everything like that. I think, depending on the outcome of the trial, we will see a big change with them in terms of
I mean, they get found
opportunities
guilty
with
like
partners and that kind of
every
thing,
year.
but-
They've been getting it for ages. Literally guilty every year with different case, a different person.
Aye, but this one's actually against the club itself now, isn't it? This isn't against just a person.
And it's been that as well, mate. It's all been coming out. They've been charged left, right, and centre.
Have they?
Yeah.
I've not heard anything about it then.
We got a Dundee goalkeeping coach, you know. Like, why are you piping up out everywhere? Man's trying to have a square goal with Tav and we'll give him the ball back. And the foot's off the gas a little bit. Funnily enough, Morelos is off in our attack, isn't it? It's fluent. Wonder why that is.
All we need now is for Tav to go in for a wee 2-footed tackle, miss the guy and wipe out that goalkeeping coach, and I'm happy.
That was just weird. I mean,
I know. It's like he's trying to mouth off to Tav,
not giving the ball back and then mouth off.
not giving him the ball back, mouth off again, and it's like, mate, shut up. You're obviously shite at your job considering he's scored past the keeper that you coach.
Quite a few times.
Aye.
Go on, Calvin. You gotta beat him.
Bassey just loses his balance there, which cost him that. But love to see that though, man. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Rangers players up surrounding the ball, putting the pressure on. 2-0 up, could sit off comfortable now. 5 players up around 2 Dundee players, putting the pressure on them, making sure they can't play the ball out forward.
That's why Champions League's so important to him as well, but innit? For this. The compensation millions. Hit that roof. I could block. Great finish from Sakala, but yeah,
finish for
offside.
Sakala, by the way.
What a finish. We nearly seen what celebration it was going to be doing.
I know.
Was he off? Aye. Yeah, he was.
See, you say that Battle Fever, but guaranteed they wouldn't get voted down to the bottom divisions. Half the league would be there with their straws out up their arse.
Good fight for Ramsey and lucky give a foul away there, I think. Good, looks like Ramsey's going to get a 90 in his belt still. running about. Just needs that match sharpness, but he's not been heavily involved. Not had a bad game again by any shadow of a doubt, but
Oh God, no.
that involvement for a second goal that nearly got to the penalty was brilliant. But apart from that, I think he's been relatively quiet though overall.
That's the thing, though. He's not had massive amounts of impact on, but the couple of times he has been involved in the play, he has looked very sharp. He has looked very sharp. He's looked very good. You can see why he is worth what he is, and he's paid what he is, because when he's sharp, when he's on it, aye. His awareness, his decision making in the you can see it when he's there and it's sharp, but just I don't know if it's just he's getting crowded out in that midfield by the Dundee lot, because obviously we're being given a lot of space down the wings, so I don't know if they're just trying to pack the middle and forces it wide, which is obviously taking Ramsey out of the game a little bit. What a tackle, Roof, by the way. Sakala back post.
Fashion, do you want to talk about this? I mean, the defender, I'll be kind to Fashion and say puts them off, but Fashion's just missed a wee bit of a sitter there.
Ish. I'm stuck.
Oh, well, Ramsey's not getting 90 minutes. That's him off.
You had to jinx it, Reece.
Jinxed him. Who we getting? Oh, Charlie McCann! Oh, yep, I'm fine. Don't worry. I like it. Right, Charlie. I'm about it. This week, not that it matters or anything, chat, you know, not that we really care about it, but he swapped his nationality from Republic of Ireland to Northern Ireland, just for your information. Not that that means much or anything.
Just hearing the ref get a bit of abuse there for missing the pools in Sakala's shirt there. Fashion January, Zamina Mina Zangalewa, he come from Zambia.
Looking forward to that in Blackpool in the season, mate.
Oh, aye.
Anyone going to
That was actually, I was going to ask that.
Blackpool end of season Sash Bash? 4th of June, on the Saturday or something. Is there anybody here going to it?
Don't think anyone's weaponising it, but keep playing the victim, Ian. Keep playing the victim. You know.
Hello.
Aha.
That's the type of I-butt guy, innit? I-butt. You're racist. You're a paedophile. I-butt you.
It's like, I just went out and murdered 5 people, but you stole that 20p bar for the shop once, so that makes you the bad guy.
Weird guys. Or weird. I'll hopefully say children.
Guys, what club am I right now? What football team am I? What team am I?
What fan base am I? It's honestly a bit
Rangers lead is 4-0. Ooh, let's go.
Other fans must think it as well. I know Celtic fans, there are some people that speak to Celtic fans in here, and they do have the small portion that are decent guys, girls, whatever.
Aye.
But like 95% of that fan base are like it's proper weirdos are the best PG way to describe that.
And I mean that's the thing though. It's like we've got people like, I mean, I literally can't call them anything else because their name on here is Celtic fan. But you've got
he's
people like
alright.
Celtic. You've got Celtic fan that comes
in
in
the
here and
percentage.
wants a genuine discussion about football. That genuinely just enjoys talking about it because they're passionate about football. Not an issue in the world. Not an issue in the world with people like that, right? But it's like, I feel bad for people like that, because then there's people from the club that come out, spew all this bile and lies and twist things.
Go on,
and
fashion. Nice. Okay.
it's like, I can only imagine how frustrating it is for the fans that actually genuinely just want to enjoy the football. And as much as we don't like them for various reasons, the same way probably millions of us support Rangers is because it was either our dad's team or it's the family team or whatever. Same thing on their side, it's their family team, they're into it, whatever. Like the people that are genuinely just trying to enjoy it, I feel bad for them. Same way when I'm sure many of us see absolute roasters for the Rangers fan base putting out stuff that you're like, oh, come on. Like, and then that gets taken with runway and used against us. It's like, oh.
There's no denying there's some absolute Rangers roasters. You got the boys that appear take the piss out of Kyogo, everything like that. Take the piss out of him for diving all day, but no.
Aye,
Rangers,
like
but it's not, honestly,
that
but you
stuff
look
saw
at
in
the Rangers and it
supporters
just
bus and
looks
that, you're
like
leaving-
such a small percentage, but like if you
Aye.
ever, it's so rare that you just see a normal Celtic fan. Like it's genuinely so rare.
But then, to play devil's advocate in that one, is that maybe just we see the flip side? There's so many like decent Rangers fans because obviously that's our culture, that's what we're involved in. Because we're not involved in their culture, we don't see it. We only see the bars that like. So that's why it's like for me, I'll always judge someone on a person-to-person basis after talking to them. Like if people come into this chat and there sounds anything, fair play. But if you come in and act like a twat, then you'll get treated like a twat. Simple as.
Not much happening in the game now, by the way, guys. Literally from like 60th minute or something, we mentioned it being a training game, and it's pretty much played out like that for the rest of us. To be honest, I think this is just going to finish very soon at 2-0, and that's it.
Oh, Lowry about to come on as well. Final 5 minutes.
Deserves more time than that for just bringing him on now, man.
Alright.
See that out, big man? No, good pressure.
Does well though to deal
Get
with.
that ball to his hands, Tav. Who invited that tackle? Tav's not happy with that. What's your plan tonight, Dallas?
The night finished sorting out everything that is currently being moved out this room, sitting in the hall.
I'll probably go and get dinner and that stuff, then I can come on at like 7 to 9 or something if you want. If you're busy.
I don't know, 'cause my ma's coming up at some point for a visit, so I'll let you know. But James, Rangers have cancelled like all Rangers TV and Rangers broadcasts in Russia.
Dundee getting to desperation times, bringing their keeper up to take free kicks to just lump the ball into the box.
Mm-hmm.
Gio got a smirk on watch for the end of this. I think happy with what he's seen. And to be fair, we're only at 2-0, but how many? I can count minimum 2 pretty good goal line clearances.
Minimum, aye.
Minimum, probably 3 or 4 when I really think
I think
about
there
it.
has been 3 or 4. Aye.
Right, Lowry. He's come on. He's driving. Is he going to get an assist? Fashion! Yes! There we go! Brilliant! Let's go. And he does. Shoo! I love that for Fashion. Let's go. Right after Big Ronnie the Goat's hat-trick, Fashion follows suit with that celebration. But Lowry, how many times did I say it in here? I want him to get more game time. Picks the ball up at the halfway line. Just drives in a Dundee defence, who plays a lovely way to pass to Fashion, who can left foot finish across. Good finish. Needs more game time, man. So Zambia.
Fashion Junior, Damina Zangalewa.
Love that.
Sakala's starting to become a bit of a cup specialist. He's scoring the final goals against the teams we've been playing.
Tell you, but Fashion's numbers are good. Like, you talk about, like, yeah, he's not the most technically gifted footballer, right? But effort, 110%, and his numbers are actually good.
What a turn there by Diallo as well.
What's happening here? Who's writing a tweet? I love it. Fashion's picked up that. It just makes me like him even more, Hannah, innit? Great for the goal difference. Well done, Fashion.
Aye. Fantastic goal difference, that, you know.
2-0.
By the way, for people that don't understand satire and sarcasm, we know it's a cup game. Before anyone clips it out of context either.
Lowry needs more game time.
100%.
It's just fact.
Diallo and Tav standing over this. I reckon Diallo's going to whip this in your post, you know.
And he certainly tried it, mate. Just 2 yards or so, just wide. God Save the Queen, met by a boo from the 20 Dundee fans who are the biggest supporters of SNP in Scotland.
Yes, mate, it is. It's the wave one.
I think I'm getting that. Am I?
Good mic.
No, I think
very,
I'm
very
getting
good
wave
mic.
3.
The wave 3's the bigger one, the more expensive one.
I think that's what I'm getting.
The wave 1's the cheap one.
So £100, wave 3 or something.
No, that's the wave 1. That's this one.
Is it? Is that what
The
I'm
wave-
doing? That? I thought
the
I was
wave
doing it the
three-
other way.
The wave 3's like 150 or something.
Oh, that's not much difference. I'm sure I've seen it on Amazon for like 100. Hi, welcome to 2022, Scott. I'm just joking, so everybody knows.
The wave 3's 120, and the wave 1. I'm not actually seeing the wave 1 listed on its own now.
Oh, Goldson. Nah, never a pen. No chance. Goldson tried to chest the ball back to McLaughlin there, but never got enough on it.
Nah. And Reece, what you need to get next for your mic as well is one of these. You need to get one of these, get it off your desk, get it closer to you and all.
Can do. Flip it on the back. I don't know, chat. I don't know if you're ready for. Imagine me in that Dortmund game. I know you can set all the settings to not make it peak and stuff, but imagine me in that Dortmund game with one of those mics right in my mouth here.
I know, mate, to be fair, that's one thing this has got that's really, really good. This thing called clip guard that stops it from peaking. Like, I could literally sit and scream into the mic at this distance, and it wouldn't peak.
Hi. David, do you know what you want, mate? We've only got 1 minute to go in this game. Give it 90 seconds and Castle will have an email. And semi-final, Sale. Won the ball high up again. Sands. Fashion gets into a 1v1. Goes to the left foot. Blocked well. Corner, and that'll be it. Just before we get to the final whistle here, chat, as this is coming to an end. Sitting over 200 people. Thank you very, very much for being in here. We're always going to watch the game anyway. Whether there's one person or whether there's 223 people in here, we love doing it just for even if one person enjoys it. So thank you all for being in here and then hopefully enjoying. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already.
Henry, I kind of agree with that. There we go, that's it, boom. Henry, I kind of agree. Castor either knock it out the park, or I'm like, eh.
Awesome. Right, semi-final. Bring that on.
Here we go.
Good performance. That. Very happy with it. I'm sure a lot of Rangers fans will be the same opinion. We were more nervous about this than we were for Red Star, which is welcome to the life of a Rangers fan right now. But thank you all again for being in here. Don't forget to check Dalus' links in the description as well, where I'm sure they'll upload a YouTube video at some point within the next year, right?
Let's not talk about it, okay? No, it's I'm literally just because obviously you know everything that's been going on personal life now, so I'm just kind of getting that sorted before I get back to recording.
Right, chat. Like, we'll do a man of the match. We're not too much of a rush. Gives you a man of the match for the day, Dallas, and then we can dip it off and leave everyone to enjoy the rest of the night.
Man of the match for me got to be, I don't know.
Quite a few. Sands was good.
There's no one that.
Morelos was good.
That's the thing though. There's no one that stands out because everyone was so good. I think it was just a great team performance.
Dare you give it to Tav? Goal, clean sheet as well. Give them a shout. A good few.
If you start looking into stats, then yeah, I'd probably say Tav. If you're looking at stats, because I'm genuinely, yeah. I don't know. I think it was just a very good team performance. I'd struggle to pick a man of the match. I was going to say a
lot of very good performances. Big Phil was good as well.
Phil looked fantastic.
Everyone was good. There was no passengers, but realistically, statistically, yeah, you're going to go with Tav.
Yeah.
Right. I'll leave you all to enjoy your night. Don't want to take up any more of your time. So, 99% sure we will be back with another watch along for Thursday to hopefully touch wood and all that stuff. Party, chill, and watch us shut up 55,000 dancing Serbians. So, enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, and we shall see you all in the next one.